Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite lunch recipes that are gluten-free and dairy-free. I feel like lunches are usually like the most uninteresting recipe because most of the time I'm eating leftovers or just doing really like simple lunches or like hodgepodge lunches where it's like a little bit of hummus, some fruit, veggies, maybe some like protein on the side, just like random chicken or like whatever protein I have on hand. But if I am feeling ambitious and want to make lunch for the week, I'll normally choose recipes like the ones I'm gonna show you where they'll last me like 3-4 days worth of lunch. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the first one, which is my favorite chickpea salad. Okay, so what you need for this recipe is 3 cans of chickpeas, some celery, an onion, some mayonnaise or vegan mayonnaise, and then some Dijon mustard. So this recipe is really easy. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start off by boiling the chickpeas in some water for about 20 minutes. And then we're gonna drain those, mash them with a fork, and typically while they are boiling, I'm going to chop up some celery and then chop up some onion. And then we put the mashed up chickpeas, the chopped up celery and onion, and then we're gonna add the Dijon mustard and the mayonnaise all into one big bowl and just mix it all together. Oh, I also use dill seasoning and then some salt and pepper for some seasonings. And then you just eat it plain. So I first saw a recipe similar to this on Pinterest where you actually put this in a sandwich, but since I'm gluten-free and I typically don't buy gluten-free breads, so I just eat this plain. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get started and we're just gonna boil the chickpeas for about 20 minutes. All right, and there you have it. I forgot to press play when I started mixing it all together. But yeah, you just mash the chickpeas with your forks. So drain them after the chickpeas are done boiling, mash them with your fork, and then you just add everything into a bowl and just mix it all together. And then I normally just taste test it. And so if you want it to be a little bit creamier, you can add more mayo or Dijon mustard. I really like dill and dill seasoning, so I add a good bit, and then you just do salt and pepper and just, yeah, kind of season to your own personal taste. And then again, I eat this plain. I just eat it just like this. Or you could also sandwich it in between some bread and make a sandwich out of it. And that's it. So that's my chickpea salad. For our second lunch recipe, I'm going to be making a chicken salad. This is not like a very traditional chicken salad that has like grapes and nuts and things in it. It's more of like an onion-based salad. So if you've ever been to a chicken salad chick, or if you have one of those near you, they have like an onion-based chicken salad and it's really good, and that's kind of what inspired this one. So all you need is 2 cups of shredded chicken breast. So you can either cook a chicken and shred it yourself, or if you are short on time or you want to simplify this recipe a little bit, you just need 4 5-ounce cans of chicken breast that's already like shredded. So I get this one from Kroger and I like it just because it's organic chicken breast and sea salt. So those are the only 2 ingredients in this chicken. So you just need 4 5-ounce cans if you're using the canned meat. If not, it's 2 cups of shredded chicken if you want to make the chicken yourself and shred it yourself. So the main ingredient is the chicken, and then you also need some celery, some green onions, you'll need a yellow onion, and then for condiments, you can do mayonnaise, or you'll need a mayonnaise, but you can do like a vegan mayonnaise as well. So Chosen Foods makes a really good eggless mayonnaise and they use avocado oil instead. So you'll just need a mayonnaise, and I have made this recipe with both a vegan mayonnaise and a regular mayonnaise that's still egg-based. So just mayonnaise, whatever kind you prefer, and then salt, pepper, and some dill seasoning. And then when it comes to serving this, You can either eat it plain, you can do like a sandwich and actually put it on bread. I'm gluten-free, so sometimes what I do is I'll use butter leaf lettuce and I'll put it on like a lettuce leaf and make kind of like a wrap with it. Or the last thing you could do is eat this with like a cracker, so like a gluten-free cracker or like a grain type of cracker, and eat it that way. So you can do it plain, you can have some kind of base, you can make it into a wrap, you can eat it on some sort of like bread or a croissant or something like that. So it's very versatile, you can use it in a lot of different ways. But the first thing I'm going to do is start chopping up the celery, the onion, and the green onion. Okay, I've chopped all the veggies up, and so now I'm just going to drain the water from the chicken and then add that straight into the bowl. And then I'm going to measure out my condiments and then put those in there as well and just mix it all up. That's it. So I added the chicken and all the seasonings and mixed it all up. Definitely use the salt, pepper, and dill to taste. So add it in there if you think it needs more salt, if you like more dill seasoning, etc. Definitely feel free to kind of mix it up and add in more of what you like. So my lunches I always try to keep pretty simple. So again, sometimes I just eat this completely plain, especially if I'm in a hurry or if I'm taking it somewhere. And then sometimes, like if I remember to buy lettuce leaves, like a butter lettuce or a romaine lettuce or something that I put the chicken salad onto, then I'll do like a lettuce wrap. And then what's great is that this normally leaves lots of leftovers. I like a lot of onion. So definitely feel free to kind of modify this, start out smaller and work your way up to more onion and kind of see how you like it. And then I also think that this tastes a little bit better even after it has sat in the fridge for like 30 minutes and really let those onion flavors really mix in with the mayonnaise and mix in with the chicken. So I would recommend that it kind of sit in the fridge, but again, you can also just eat this like it is right now. So that's it for lunch number 2. Okay, for my third gluten-free, dairy-free lunch recipe, I am going to make a Greek pasta salad. So what you need for this is some sort of gluten-free pasta. I normally use the Banza pasta. So it's made from chickpeas. Today I got rotini, but I also use the penne as well. So you just need one package of some sort of gluten-free noodles, and then you'll need some cherry tomatoes, a cucumber. I normally like English cucumbers, but you can use a regular one as well. And then some red onion. I had already cut this one up, so red onion, and then some Kalamata olives. So that's what you need for the salad. And then for the dressing, you'll need olive oil, some red wine vinegar, lemon juice. I'm gonna cut this up, and then just some salt, pepper, and oregano. So first things first, so I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking the pasta. So while this boils, I'm going to work on chopping up some cucumber, chopping up red onion, and then I normally slice the tomatoes in half, but you can also keep them whole. And then I'll also go ahead and make the dressing. So I'll whisk this all together in a bowl. So I'm gonna go ahead and start making the pasta. it. So that is lunch number 3. That's gluten-free, dairy-free. I normally pack this up and take it to lunch. It's really easy to just grab it very quickly, especially once you make a big bowl like this. This lasts multiple servings throughout the week. But if you wanted to add more protein in, you could definitely do like a cold grilled chicken would taste really good with this. If you've got time to prep that, or if you have any in your fridge already, it would go super well with it. I am normally someone who focuses on like breakfast and dinner meals because lunch is normally just leftover dinner from the night before. But if I am going to be making lunches for the week for anything, it is normally one of these 3 salad type lunches that I've made for this video. They're just kind of quick, simple, and they make big batches, so it lasts me multiple days for the week, which is like key for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you enjoyed this video, if it was helpful, especially for those who are trying to eat gluten-free, dairy-free, or if you have food sensitivities. I hope this helped. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or if it was helpful to have some gluten-free, dairy-free recipes to look at. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers this year, and I'm getting very close. So please subscribe if you haven't already. That would mean so much to me. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!